dance party.
A little dance party.
Welcome. Hey, Facebook Live. How's it going? This is Amanda.
This is Elise.
And welcome to the Facebook Live of
Babble Nosh. We just finished we wrapped season 1. We just finished our last 2 episodes. We actually have been drinking most of the afternoon. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for being here.
And so we wanted to give you a little preview. We actually, Babble Nosh, you have been asking, you have been wanting to know.
Yeah.
Our first episode.
Yes.
Is coming out this Wednesday, September 21st.
Wednesday. Like 2 days from now.
Yeah. So we thought that we would give you a little preview of what Babble Nosh is actually about.
Yeah.
Because a lot of you have asked, like, what is it?
What is it?
Yeah. Hey, Uncle Vinny, when you were like, what am I going to get out of it? I don't know if you're going to get anything out of it, but here it is.
This is what we do.
Yeah, so we choose a theme. We bring food or drink related to that theme. Excuse me, I've been burping.
Champagne earlier today.
I chugged it like a champ. So our theme for this very
Facebook
special
Live.
Facebook
We're doing
Live
a very special episode.
is, I'm not sure if I'm ready for it.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But it's happening.
It is.
So, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Oh, sure. No, I can talk about it.
It doesn't matter.
No, I went to the University of Mississippi where our fight school, I don't know what to call it. I guess the school.
Are you making us look good, Caleb?
I don't know.
Skinny?
I'm sure I look great right now. It's the hotty toddy chant. It starts with somebody yelling, "Are you ready?" And most of the time everybody really is. But the other story that I was going to talk about was also hotty toddy.
I don't know what that means.
Fair enough.
I'm not from the South. I don't know about this college football.
The one distinct memory that I can.
Except I'm super Catholic and we vote for we root for Notre Dame, but nobody knows about that.
Oh God! Wow, that was new information.
Yeah, no. If you're hella Catholic, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my. When I was actually previously I have been on a reality television show whose name shall go unnamed right now.
Because she's still under contract and we're hoping they don't find her.
It's going to be fine. I remember...
Except my Aunt Carmen knows about you.
Oh no, Aunt Carmen, don't tell my secret.
She's so good.
I remember getting ready for this and I had been told, you need to pack for 10 weeks. After I had auditioned for 4 months. And I was told, pack for 10 weeks, you're coming to LA, this is happening, but you're still not guaranteed to be on the show. And at that point, because I had been auditioning for so long, I was like, let's try it. I don't know, I could be back in a week, but I'll meet some interesting people and it'll be fine. And I remember I got on the plane and I could kind of tell there were some other people there that were maybe going to the same place. And we get to the Burbank airport and I definitely can tell that everybody is what everyone's there for.
You know that you're on a reality TV show if you fly into the Bob Hope Airport.
The Bob Hope Airport.
The Bob Hope Airport, because you ain't going anywhere if you're in LAX.
It's true.
It's just the beach.
And
a 4-hour drive to where the studios are.
But I got to the hotel. We were packed into shuttles. People had been meeting each other and everyone was so excited. And we get to the hotel and I am checked into this room and I'm told I'm gonna have a roommate who I don't know. And I remember putting my bag down in this, airport hotel room and having this moment where I was like, what have I done? Because they had come and they'd taken my cell phone, so I didn't have my cell phone anymore. And I didn't see it again for 5 weeks. So it was I was just there. And I finally went down to go get something to eat and I walked into the hotel bar and grill where there were 100 people who didn't have their cell phones, who had no other thing to do other than to talk to each other. And I remember
people used to do.
It's true. And I stood in the door of that airport hotel bar and grill and had this moment of okay.
What hotel was it?
It was a Marriott. It was the Burbank.
Was it by
Marriott.
The Panda Express?
I don't know.
Because I know that Panda Express pretty well. It has a drive-through. It's pretty awesome.
It might have been. I think I was allowed one time to walk across the street and go get Chinese food. Now that I remember that. Dan Wu, do you remember doing that? Anyway, that was a very distinct moment of I remember asking myself are you sure you're ready to do this? And then jumping into the fray. It was a good moment, but I know that deciding moment was a big one for me. Yeah.
So mine are you ready for this? Am I ready for this? This was actually 10 years ago. So when I was 10, my sister Whitney, hi sissy, she was turning 18, and her boyfriend at the time, who's now her husband, Billy, wanted to take her skydiving.
Oh.
So it was a thing of, he wanted to get a group of people together and to go skydiving. And I think that you always have that bucket list of things that you say that you want to do.
Yeah,
and so
that's
I was
on
like,
mine.
yes. I was like, yeah, I want to go. I want to do it. So building up to this thing, you actually start thinking about the act of actually skydiving. That you are falling out of an airplane.
Yeah.
With a backpack on you, and some stranger is gonna keep you alive. And I don't know, like, the more I was thinking about it, it was like I was having nightmares.
Oh no.
And I had some friends who were like, if you're having nightmares, maybe like this is actually not the thing that you should be doing.
Yeah.
And I remember going to dinner with my sister and Billy, and I was like, guys, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to go skydiving. Like, I don't think that it's gonna be good. And those jokers, they both were like, yeah, we figured that you weren't gonna do it.
Oh snap!
Ah!
Called out.
So called out. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I'm going.
That's like the
skydiving.
equivalent of, like, what do they call them in Back to the Future? Jerk? Is it chicken? Do they call you chicken?
I can't remember.
Marty McFly.
I've actually been drinking a lot today.
That's okay.
So I don't remember.
We're doing great.
But
you were
anyway,
like,
so I was like, I'm gonna go. And I also, my sister had only been dating Billy for a couple of months, and I was like, dude, I thought like we had a thing. Like we connected at a couple of parties over some Dr. Pepper and O's, like Billy, you know what I'm talking about. But I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna go. But I wouldn't tell anybody that I was still so afraid.
Oh,
and
no.
I was working actually at American Eagle at that time, and there was a girl that I worked with that had been skydiving, and she told me, she said the best part of it is when the chute opens.
Oh yeah.
And it's just absolute silence, and you just see this beautiful picture of whatever. So I was like, okay, I could risk my life for those
For that moment.
the minute or 2 minutes or whatever it was. So we go to this airport that says that it's a training ground for the Olympic skydiving team or whatever. So I kind of felt
There's
a
an
little bit.
Olympic skydiving team? That's awesome. Anyway.
I don't know if it's real.
I think it probably is. I
think
don't want
it's
to
fine.
insult the Olympians. I'm sure that you are
I'm just
real.
gonna say that this was in Northern California, where I feel like we say a lot of shit.
Oh,
and
no.
I just said a cuss word.
You cussed on Facebook Live!
We actually have been cussing all afternoon.
Okay.
So anyway, so I didn't know if I really believed it, but there was a guy that was outside, and he had been like a month before for the first time. Was so excited that he kept coming back every week.
Oh, wow.
So when you're greeted with that,
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, I've been every week. It's like, okay, so maybe this could be okay.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
So the training that you have is actually watching a VHS tape from like the late 80s, early 90s, where they actually don't tell you anything that you could actually save your life. So anyway, so we get on the plane. There's actually 2 planes that had gone. I think my sister went like first and whatever, and we watch, you watch everybody come down, and you're kind of like, okay, this could be okay.
Great.
I was actually on the plane with all of the guys, like our guy friends, whatever. And let me just say that the people before I went, people were like, oh, like if you don't want to jump, they won't make you jump. That is crap. Because you have to jump, because you are sitting on like a bench, you're straddling a bench, there are people behind you, there are people in front of you, and
you're going.
we only went to the lowest, which is 9,000 feet, and so there's people behind us. It's like, you're going out of that plane, and you get like your instructors behind you, and you kind of have to sit on their lap because they have to strap the harness and whatnot, and as you're getting closer to like the open door, and I'm gonna tell you, nothing is crazier than just seeing people like woo, woo, like flying out of an open airplane door. And so when we got closer, and I have the tape of this, I was like, oh no, and like I'm trying to like push myself back, and my instructor is like pushing me forward, and you have to hold on to the top, like there's a bar for the plane, and you have to hold on to that. and your feet are dangling. You don't jump out of an airplane. Like, nobody would actually be able to jump out of an airplane unless you're, like, in the army or something. So you're holding onto this thing, your legs are dangling, and you can just see my instructor, like, peel my hands off of the bar and put it onto my harness. And you rock back and forth, and so it's like you do, like, a 1, 2, falling into the air. And
That's
I remember we did, like, a natural flip, and I looked away at the plane, and I was like, this is awesome. All of my pictures are just like, I'm so excited. Also, you can't think up there. So I think no matter what, you're just like, this is amazing. And you could instantly die. Like, I think about that sometimes of like,
your brain has kicked in of like, it's great.
it's great. Boom. But anyway, so that was the thing. I totally was not ready for that.
It's okay.
But I did it. I don't know if I could ever do it again.
That's okay, but you only did it one time. And but you've done
But
it.
if Whitney and Billy told me that I wouldn't do it again, I probably would do it again.
Fair enough. Yeah,
but
so
anyway,
this is our little tester
preview,
episode, our preview
whatever,
episode.
Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Thank you for, excuse me, burping. You're gonna see a lot of that. You're gonna see a lot of it.
No, it'll be edited out in our actual episode.
I want to keep it.
Oh boy. So again, we are premiering in 2 days on Wednesday the 21st.
It's really happening, and it's on YouTube.
It's true.
My mom and my brother were asking me about this yesterday.
You can find us on YouTube. You can find us here on Facebook. You can also find us on Instagram and Twitter.
BabbleandNosh.com.
Yes, our website that we worked really hard on.
Elise is very proud of it, and I love
it. Legit proud of it. Yeah, we really hope that you will join us back. The pilot episode is coming up on Wednesday, and I hope that you'll stick with us.
Stick with us, because it was the first thing that we really did.
It gets better.
Gets better. So anyway.
Yeah, happy afternoon, and
go get some rosé and think of us, and I don't know.
We'll see you on the YouTube.
I don't know. See you later.
Bye.